Hey guys, another quick video for you. Well, I say quick, it might not end up being quick. It's just an update that we've recently had our Virgin Media router or hub, or whatever you want to call it. We've had an upgrade. The upgrade itself is free of charge. All we had to pay was, I think, $5.99 postage for it. You can see this is our old hub. It is the officially just called the Virgin Media Superhub. Focus or not? Yep, Superhub. Bit knackered up now. We've had it for since we moved in, so we've had it about 3 years. Not had any problems with it. It's worked fine, faultlessly really. But logging onto my account on virginmedia.co.uk, the option was there to boost our broadband speed. We currently pay for 100 meg, and it's now being boosted to 150 meg. In order to do that, we did need to upgrade our router to the new one, which has been delivered today. So I just thought I'd do an unboxing and a quick show of what's what. I'm hoping I'll be able to do a speed test comparison as well. So I'll be doing a test with the old hub, and then once this one's up and running, I'll be doing a test with that. So let's get on with unboxing. Got a couple of lift here tabs at the bottom. And just snap off, yep. So what we've routed with. Welcome to your new Virgin broadband kit. So we've got the instruction manual, which we do actually need to give them a call. Apparently it does say that you need to call our automated line to activate your new Superhub. It'll only take a minute, so I'll do that once we're plugged in and whatnot into the actual main parts. Here we go. So there's the hub. Don't think I'll pull for cables. There we go. So I didn't know if we'd use the same plug as what the old one had. No, it's definitely a different connection. It's a wider connection. I'll put all this stuff out. Plug, parental controls manual, and then a manual for it, and a strange shaped spanner looking thing. I'm sure we'll find out what that's for soon enough. I reckon that'll probably be to tighten the actual broadband cable onto the back, but we'll find out. So, get rid of that out of the way. Okay, so, like I said, the plug does look different. It's actually a very, very big plug itself. And you can see the size of that. Normally they're only about this sort of high. In fact, I can get the other one to compare it for you. Just give me a second. Yeah, so there is the old plug. Actually, it's not a huge difference, just a different shape. But the main thing is that the pin at the end, I think, is different. I think it is. Yeah, it's slightly fatter. So the old one on the left, new one on the right. So that's the new plug. We'll look at the hub itself. It does actually say here, because I was wondering, you can drop off the old router and kit, as it calls it. That's a collection point. Let's go to that website. It's quite good. Right then, just put that down there. Ooh, the new hub. Right, so that it's not as shiny as the old one was, but it's quite neat looking. So it gets wider on the middle of it. And the usual lights on the front, which I'm sure we'll see working once I've got it plugged in. And that's the WPS button there. Going up here, sorry it won't focus because it's very reflective. Different distance, there we go. So you've got the power, data up and down, and that's I think what they call the OK light, to tell you it's all running. And then new things here, we've got a 2.4 GHz and a 5 GHz light. So they'll obviously light up depending on what mode you're on. A few little tips on the side of what to do with it. Other side's got the Virgin Media logo. Underside all the password and whatnot you need. And on the back, same as the old one. If we get that next to it. But it's on the actual back instead of the side, if that makes sense now. Exactly the same things, just on the back. So putting them next to each other, there's the new one. There's the old one. They're very, very similar in size. Just a slightly different design. So what I'm going to do now is just do a quick jump cut. We're going to get the old one plugged in, do a speed test on it, and see how that goes. So back in a sec. Okay, so just while speed test is installed, I'm going to do it on a tablet to see how it goes. I'm going to try and do it as fairly as possible. It's going to be done as close together with the old one and the new one as possible. We'll see how that goes. I mean, I suppose I could literally swap the plug over, but I'm going to do it an easy way, see how that goes. So the old router is there, plugged in, working away. The tablet, you can see how close it is. So once I've got the new one plugged in, I'll do exactly the same test, hopefully the same distance and all that, and we'll see. So for reference, it is kind of a prime time for internet. It is 5:10 in the afternoon. So we'll see how it goes. Let's see. First time I use this app anyway on the tablet. So see what the test comes up with at 5:10. Literally as soon as this is done, I'm going to jump cut and put the new router in. So we should be getting wired around about 100 meg was what we pay for, but right, I'm going to do it over 3 because you could see that one started slow but sped up. It's only done 27, just short of megabytes. Excuse the reflections. So once that's done, we'll do another test. Virgin Media advert. Right, let's try again. So that was 26.91 meg. Strange it starts slow then speeds up towards the end. It's a bit frustrating because you just wonder if it kept going. So that's gone to 30 meg. We'll do 3 for each one, work out an average, see how that goes. So I'll show you the results at the end. And one last test. Okay, so obviously if this was wired it would be a bit more fair. I haven't got a way of doing a wired test at the moment. Might add that in a future video or something. But let's have a look then for results. So for these 3 tests, there's the results. So you're looking average of around 27 meg download, around 6.5 meg upload, and a ping 17 and 16. So that's that. So I'm going to now get the new one plugged in, set up, and then do a video on that. Okay, so with the setup phone call, it actually took a bit longer than I was hoping. So it is now, what, 44 minutes later, but it is set up. I'll show you a few things in the settings after I've done these speed tests, because like I say, I want to get them as close together as possible. So the router, similar space, you know, extra what, 5 inches away. Test again, let's see what happens. If anything different, I'd be pleasantly surprised. Okay, so that could be because it's a different time of day, or it could actually genuinely be the difference from the router. That's over 2 times better. While it's doing these, I'm going to do the 3 tests again to make it fair. Notice the high ping. Anyway, yeah, so once it's there, you do have 2 signals broadcast as you'd expect. One would be 2G, which is the 2 gigahertz, and one 5G, which is 5 gigahertz. I'm connected to the 5G one at the moment, now that I've set it up. Well, that's doing another test. Yep, about the same again. Again a high ping though. Strange, but hey. Gonna hit the 60 again just. So on the lights now, you can see the 5 gig flashing, because that's what we're connected to, nothing connected to the 2. They all flash blue. One last one. The phone call was very simple actually, it's all automated. You just put your home phone number in, which obviously is linked to your Virgin Media account, and it straight away knew that I'd had one of these packs sent, and it said, "We see you've had one of these packs sent, if you'd like to activate it, press 1. And it was as simple as that. You had to do it all whilst the router was turned off, and it tells you to turn it back on at the end, and about, like I say, half an hour later it was working fine. So there's the comparison then. If we go to results, you can see, again, sorry about the focus, let's move it down, see if that's better. There we go. Still not great brightness. That'll do. So before we were hitting 25, 29, 26, after 61, 60, 64. So definitely a better increase across the board, bar the ping, but I'm not surprised. So yeah, the connections, like I said, come up as 2 and 4G. I've named mine after the dog. So you can see Roo is 5G and 2G I haven't connected to yet. Let's then quickly jump on to the 2G. Let's see what sort of difference that brings with the speed test. Speed test. Oops. Turn the brightness back up so you can see it. There you go. I'm just going to do 1 because I'm struggling for time here. Test again. Oh, we're freezing now. I wonder if it's because I've changed it while it's still open. There we go. So this is on the 2G, 2 GHz connection. See if what sort of thing that comes with. Oh, so there you go. As soon as this is done, I'll jump back on 5G and just see if it is that. So 2 GHz, looking at 34.6 download. Upload, triggering around the 10. Boom, done. Right then, so let's quickly exit that. Get rid of it, back to settings, connect back to the 5G, connecting, done. Back home, speed test. I do hate this tablet. Begin test. Yeah, so I'd say there's pretty certainly a difference, almost double speed. I reckon plugged in, which I may try soon, I'll be hitting well over 100 meg, because plugged in before I was hitting about 105 meg when we were on 100 meg broadband, so it'd be interesting to see if we were up around 150 like we're supposed to be. There we go. So yeah, overall really impressed with it. Looks nice and sleek. It does say that I shouldn't have it next to a wireless phone, so interesting. But yeah, results kind of speak for themselves up there. Fully recommend it. Like I said, the way I did it, I just went onto my Virgin Media account on the website, and it came up saying that we've boosted your broadband speeds in your area. Click here to activate it, and all I needed to do was order this, which I, like I say, was a $5.99 postage fee, which for the size of the box is probably about right anyway. It came by DPD, and I chose the day it was delivered, which was a week later. So yeah, any questions and stuff as usual, just ask them below in the comments box, and feel free to subscribe for some more random videos and unboxings. Cheers guys, bye.